Okay, so we're looking at a new microphone. This one is a lavalier microphone by Maono. Now this microphone was sent out to me, but this won't affect my review in any way, shape, or form. Do note that I won't be using this microphone exclusively in the review. That said, this is the Maono AU-100R rechargeable condenser lavalier microphone. Anyhow, let's take a look inside. You of course get your microphone with a really long cable and a 1/4-inch adapter attached onto it. You also get a microphone windscreen, a clip for the microphone that you can clip onto your shirt or your nipple. You also get a bag, micro USB charging cable, and some paperwork. Taking a close look at the microphone, it is very small. It is a lav mic after all, meant to be really close to you. The hole on top is also small. And the puller pattern this microphone has is an omnidirectional puller pattern. Now, this might worry you a bit in case of wind, so that's why we're going to put this little windscreen on to protect it from those gusts, so we have less of a sound, you know what I'm talking about? Further down the microphone is the battery unit, which houses a 90-hour battery. Up here is a little light hole, which turns green when it's above 20% battery and turns red only when it's below 20. I haven't been able to hit that mark just because of how big this battery is. Now on the back of the compartment is this little clip here, which is used to hook onto your belt. It's more of a hook than a clip if anything, because it's how wide it is. Regarding the little switch, it is a condenser microphone. The idea is that when you're using a smartphone, the smartphone will actually give power to the microphone. Other devices such as your computer or your camera won't, so you're going to have to flip it on for that. Should you ever run out of batteries, here's a little micro USB slot, which you can use to charge it up. Before the mic test, we got to set it up, so we take our clip, push down here, and slip the mic through. You got to make sure the windscreen isn't on first, otherwise it's not going to go through so well. And there you go. Got to slip on the windscreen. And let's get this tested. Okay, so this is how the microphone is going to sound being recorded from my PC. Right now I have this cable which is 6 meters or 20 feet long, connected from me all the way to the PC while I'm recording the video straight from my camera right now, and I'm just kind of like blending in the video and the audio. And as you can hear, it actually sounds pretty good. This is very usable. You can use this for podcasting if you want to. You can use it for your Twitch streams or just whatever you want. It really depends on your usage, but of course, you know, there's a use case for everything. Now, if you want to check on how it sounds on your camera, it's going to sound like this. Alright, this time I'm recording audio and video from my camera. It is now connected from me to the camera right now. This is how it's going to sound. And once again, it is still pretty usable. It does sound a little bit different, but it's not too bad, honestly. But let's see how it sounds on our phone, in which the power is going to come from the phone rather than the device itself. It's going to sound like this. Okay, now we're using my Galaxy S10e as a recording device. The little microphone here is now plugged straight into my smartphone. So now my smartphone is going to be powering the microphone rather than the little battery that's built into like the little microphone itself. But that does affect the sound. As you can tell, it's a little more compressed. But something I should note is that how it sounds will depend on what you have built into your phone as well as what you have built into your camera and your PC. There's a lot of factors, so your mileage will vary just a little bit here and there. All right, now we're recording from the phone with simulated background noise of a cafe. And as you can tell, it still captures my voice fairly well. This is an omnidirectional microphone, so it's going to capture sounds around me, as well as my own voice. Some of you may want a unidirectional microphone, but the problem about that is that it shoots straight up, and it only captures sound in that one singular direction, so it's not as clear. It's going to be trying to record from your chin. This microphone, because it records from a little bit more outward from that range, it can capture my voice a little more clearly, but it does have the side effect of capturing sounds around me. Alright, now with the background sound off, let's talk a little bit more about the microphone. So it's a pretty decent microphone considering that it's like $20 to $25, and the sound you get from it's pretty good. But I do have to note that how it sounds will depend on the setting that you have on the computer, as well as the settings that you have on your camera, as well as on your phone. Your mileage is going to vary per device and your settings. So do keep in mind that what you hear from me is going to sound slightly different from when you're using it on your equipment. For example, if you don't have a very good sound card, it might end up being a little quieter. If you plug this into an interface, you can then adjust it and make it louder or quieter as you please. If you have a camera like mine that doesn't really have the best settings for audio, it's not going to sound as great as it could. The point of this microphone is it's a lav microphone. It's very versatile because you can use it for a lot of situations. You can use this to stream, you can use this to podcast, you can use this during interviews. You can make videos like I am right now and, you know, not worry about the sound recording too many things around you and focusing more on your own voice. It all comes down to use case scenarios. That said, if you're on a budget and you're looking for a good lav microphone for you to use, this is a pretty good choice right now. Like always, this has been technical. I hope this helps.